What's up, Blue Chips? So we have something fun called the Tharp trader test, and we're going to take it together to see what the outcome is. So let's get to it. All right, let's get this thing started. So question number one, my primary reason for trading is because I love doing it or to make money. It's a tough one, and I wish I could answer both, but if I had to choose one, it's obviously to make money. I regard myself as a novice trader or seasoned trader, definitely a novice trader. I consider myself to be an active trader or a passive investor. I'm definitely an active trader. At a social event, do you interact with many, including strangers, or interact with few known to you? I definitely like to interact a lot, so I will go with the interacting with strangers. It is worse to have your head in the clouds or be stuck in a routine. Definitely being stuck in a routine. I read books and magazines about trading and investing often or occasionally. Definitely occasionally, if at all. Are you more impressed with principles or emotions? That's a good question. I'm going to go with principles on this one. I feel like that's another both one, but if I had to pick one, I would go with principles. Are you more attracted to sensible people or imaginative people? I'm definitely going to go with sensitive people on that one. Sensible, not sensitive. Are you sensitive? I'm a little sensitive. Which appeals to you more, consistency of thought or harmonious human relationships? That's another one. If I had to choose one, I'm going to go with consistency of thought. Are you more comfortable making logical judgments or value judgments? Definitely logical judgments. I've been trading for 5 years or less, or more than 5 years, obviously 5 years or less. Would you say that you are more serious and determined, or easygoing? Definitely more easygoing. Before making a phone call, do you rarely question that everything will be said or rehearse what you will say? I definitely do not rehearse what I will say. I would prefer to be trading full-time, part-time, definitely full-time. All visionaries somewhat annoying, question mark, or rather fascinating? I'm going to go with rather fascinating, thinking of Elon Musk, first one that comes in my head. Are you more often a cool-headed person or a warm-hearted person? Again, I feel like that's a both answer, but we're going to go with cool-headed. Should events occur by careful selection or randomly? Definitely by careful selection. I currently make a living from my trading exclusively something else. I mean, I do umpire and all that. So yeah, I'm going to go with something else. In company, do you initiate conversation or wait to be approached? I definitely wait to be approached. Common sense is rarely questionable or frequently questionable. It shouldn't be questionable, but I feel like in this day and age it is. I'm going to go with frequently. In making decisions, do you feel more comfortable with standards or feelings? Definitely standards. Are you more firm than gentle or gentle than firm? Definitely more gentle than firm. Do you prefer the ability to organize and be methodical or the ability to adapt and make do? Definitely the ability to organize and be methodical. Do you put more value on the definite or the open-ended? Definitely the definite. How could you put more value on the open-ended when you don't? To each their own. Are you more likely to see how others are useful or see how others see? Definitely see how others see. And you guys know this just from watching my videos. I love to know how everyone trades differently so that I can maybe figure out a way that helps me. Seeing how others are useful, that seems kind of rude. Which rules you more, your head or your heart? It's a good one. I'm going to go with my head, though, because I am getting a lot better at stepping back, like kind of stepping outside the box when I have to. So I'm definitely go with that. I learn better studying at home by myself or in a group with other people. I definitely learn quicker in a group with other people. But sometimes I feel like studying by myself. So, I mean, this could be both. I would say if it is better overall, not talking about like time periods, I guess it would be in a group with other people. Do you tend to look for the orderly or whatever turns up? You know, I can kind of relate this to trading because it's funny because every day I trade whatever turns up, but I tend to look for the orderly. Like I look for the same kind of thing. So I'm going to go with that one. Do you prefer many friends with brief contact or a few friends with more lengthy contact? Definitely few friends with more lengthy contact. Are you interested in production and distribution or design and research? I absolutely love to research, so I'm going to do that. I most often make money or lose money. I guess that's debatable. I mean, if you look at my win percentage, I make money more often than I lose. It's just sometimes I lose too much money. But I guess to answer the question, it would be make money. Do you more often prefer the final and unalterable or the tentative and preliminary? Yeah, I'm going to go with final and unalterable. Are you more likely to trust your experience or gut instinct? Definitely my experience. Are you more inclined to be easy to approach or somewhat reserved? I'm definitely easy to approach. I like to think so. What appeals to you more, the structured and scheduled or the unstructured and unscheduled? I think you guys should know this by now, but it's definitely the structured and scheduled. Okay, that's it. Let's see what kind of trader we are. You are a planning trader. Interesting. So I've taken this once before, and I don't think I changed maybe but two answers. And I was actually curious if this would happen. But if I'm going to leave a link to both of these, by the way, so that you can take them yourself. So you go over to this Vantage point trading, and it'll read, you know, there's a decent little thing here, but it's basically a guy trying to sell his book and all that good stuff. But don't worry about that. We're here to take the test, figure out what kind of trader you are, and then come down here to the trader types on the second page. The following trader types have a high chance of success moving down to a descent probability of success in descending order with the highest probability at the top. Strategic trader, planning trader, which is what we just got, detailed trader, administrative trader, and this one right here, facilitative trader, is the one that I got the first time, innovative trader, values-driven trader, and independent trader. And then the ones under here says the following types are more likely to struggle in descending order with the bottom category likely having the hardest time. So just a fun thing to do, right? I mean, it's just a test. It doesn't actually mean anything, but it's one of those things, you know, you see those things floating around Facebook and stuff, but I've never really seen one that related to trading, so I thought this would be fun. So let me know down in the comments what you ended up being as far as the type of trader, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a good night, and I'll catch you in the morning. Peace.